right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Once again with Sanders. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Let's go, defense.
Reset. Got a man, that's Richie James. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Reset now after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Again, it's Brissett. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here. We got to step it up.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Here's Brissett. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready. 15 on it. 15 on it. 1, 6, 4, wait. Check 52.
On first down, here's Breida. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be...
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Check the out. Check the out. Out. Ready.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check. Crunch. 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 Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 13. Red 80. 13. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Red 80. Show me that.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Solomon Thomas. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Trey Flowers in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
55 is my guy, 55. I got him.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Goodwin able to haul it in. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
65. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Man out, man out, man out, man out. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 50 to go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Grant. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike.
Brissett from the gun on third. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
218, chop. Double up. He's coming, double up.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold.
I'm going back to you.
The ball
No.
dropped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Back. It's
Out of the shotgun, Breida. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. To throw is Brissett. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a give right side. It's Grant. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Mike 51. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey. Mike 51.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them to the 37 here for first and 10.
36, 36. Switch it. Come on. Switch.
Here's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded at the goal line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Crunch time, defense. Kill, lady. Check 31, check 31. Tighten up. Red 80. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check. Lady. Get wide.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Flush to his right. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, Sanders. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Shoot. Mike 54. Red 84. Hey, I'm coming after you.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanders. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Mike 5-4. Man, I got you. Check it backer. Under 10. 10.
Shit.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 24. Check 9.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Forced out to his left.
Oh.
And a throw there going to be
Come on,
incomplete.
baby.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
Watch the shift. Watch the city weapon. Watch the shift. Watch the signal.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brissett, deep ball for Goodwin. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 92 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
You want me to brush it?
Mike, outside. 52. What's the run? They're running it. He's coming. He's coming.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Come here, let me show y'all something. Come on,
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done their job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, a running play ends up going back.
I know it's something to that.
Scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Hey, I'm on the camera.
Y'all see the washcloth towels? Fold them up. I'm out. Come on.
Hey.
Get here. Fold them up.
first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
You know I hit, idiot.
Breida, he'll try the right side.
Let's go.
Cut it
Get
out.
11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Come on, baby.
He's been able to put
Come on
the ball in
that.
tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there.
Scratch
Wasn't a big
Hulu
run
head,
given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It's a party now. Back 55. Back 55. Hey. Bound to lose one.
It is.
Who did? How'd she do that?
She scratched me with her hand.
She did what?
Nowhere
She scratched
to
you with her
escape,
hand.
and he goes down. Trey
Let me see.
Flott.
Hello? Here, come forward this stuff. Come back here. No. Forward. I'll put some Vaseline on it. It's just a spray.
And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt.
Kara,
for the first
cut it
time
out.
this afternoon. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
What
And
is
they had
the
3
matter
points
with
last
her?
time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see
Come
if they can
on,
do
man.
it.
How you run right
Let's
by
just
him?
go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the end. Check. You. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, one set.
Darnold from the gun. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 26.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Man, you know what? Y'all shut this door. I don't know why you be talking like that. I told you to stop doing that. Talking like she crying.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Big ass. Check 99. Undercrunch.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Shit.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold.
Oh,
And
my
this is gonna be
God.
intercepted. Picked up
Come
at the 29.
on,
And this will
man.
be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game.
On.
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Ready? Sit right. Mike 54. Watch the run.
Now Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for the Niners.
I don't know how he getting that.
Yards. Like
That
at the
is
very least,
garbage.
They got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
That is garbage, man.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Bombs.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be
Yeah,
2nd and
was
goal.
I-
Here we go. And ring. Check. Watch 54. Bring it.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our
terrible.
tie here in the final minute of the
Throw the
fourth.
ball up.
Apparently the week off
Pray.
hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper
My
this morning
father
basically
was
saying that they
never
would
got
not have
the
won the
ball
division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way.
Okay.
He's their main cog.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, switch gears. Check safety. He's moving, boy, he's moving.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. It got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Push him back. Sponge. No. 49, check 49. Check, go get him. Slam. Share. Yo, 80. Man, 80. He's checking Craig.
Now it's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Pull together. Check 3.
Now Darnold. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 37. Jim. Motion.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to